If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions. But what makes you think you have a choice?
Sam, it's Charlie. Another request is ready for you. You'll find it listed as a main order on the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal. So you know, Sam, Fragile is currently looking into Lou. Meanwhile, Tarman is conducting a separate investigation into the giant mech that attacked you earlier. For now, we would like you to focus on extending the network. That is a task only you can handle. As the network grows in size, we will have much more information at our disposal to further our efforts. That said, you won't be able to proceed until the situation at West Fort Knott has been resolved. It appears that they're in dire need of additional supplies, to the point that they don't even have enough to prepare cargo for your next destination. This next order is intended to alleviate the situation. You're to restore the mine north of F1 and its monorail station to working order and link up West Fort Knott. After which, you'll deliver a large quantity of excavated materials from the mine to the settlement by rail. As this is a somewhat complicated order, I'll brief you on the detail. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if...
Store the monorail.
All right, Sam. You'll need to work through several steps to complete it. To begin with, collect the take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. Next, access, if all goes well, you'll then need to deliver those materials to West Fort Knott. Consider making use of the monorail located. Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit. That's all there is to it. So begin
Where am I? There.
Commencing route creation.
Generator.
Delivery route finalized.
On this occasion, you'll be delivering some... You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. These carriers are ideal, if that sounds good to you.
Nope.
And when you're not using the carrier for cargo, you can hop aboard. Just remember that floating carriers require Cairo...
Carry, yeah. The fuck are these? Not either, really.
another porter here. Since you brought this site onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
Thank you kindly. Came in handy.
Disengaging weapons restrictions. Commencing route creation. Delivery route. Gatequake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 7. Now leaving chiral network coverage.
That's the place, huh?
Oh, not rest. Resins. All of them. Special alloys. Both of them.
Well done, Sam. Never seen a working monorail before. Think of all the stuff it could carry. All right then, why don't we extract some materials?
One's for you.
Somebody lend me a hand!
Nope, deleting that. Mine for materials at the mine north of it.
I'm Sam!
Fucking hell, I'm going again. It's there? Mine, what the fuck? Coral crystals. There. There's that target.
Disengaging weapons restriction.
Take care, Sam.
Fucking retarded, where wasn't there? Fuck.
Very good, Sam. Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport. Let's begin by accessing that delivery terminal.
Cargo. Vehicle. Get on.
Cargo transported by the monorail has been placed in your private locker. The cargo can be delivered via the terminal.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome! With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought. Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while.
Cool.
We've made some great strides in our research thanks to you. If it's all right, we'd like you to have this. Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Nice.
Oh, here's a little something extra. I got them just for... They sure weren't easy to come by. We really, at the risk of stating the obvious, it's gonna take but at least with this monorail operational, that's gonna go a long way toward. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the... It's a large four-wheel drive. The driver's seat is in an elevator. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more. You can customize it quite a bit. That said, a lot of parts are still... The schematics for this vehicle have already been... Which means that we can look forward to other people. Sure, the monorail network, but repeated exposure to time, and with the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across it, even a small anyway...
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have to return to the DHV.
Order completed. Well done. Ready to rest safely.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that, pretty much, is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
as well. Visit the delivery terminal in West Fort Knott to take on the relevant main order.
Sam, it seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me. That's Tarman's son. He must...
I found this picture in your book. Is this your son?
Thank you. Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents, with this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the tar. Something akin to a phantom pain. You want to hear the story?
Sure.
I was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named her. A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Whoa, she's a big one.
Strip yourself in, son.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop. You seeing this? I think she's pregnant. Hey, Pop. This is weird.
Stop! And just like that, the tar took my boy, and my hand along with him. At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that attacked you after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The tar and the beach are connected.
Okay.
The extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility. Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
Thank you, Sam.
Sam, you're like its Western counterpart. This observatory is to bring it online. You'll have to nap, but before that, you...
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. Once the network connection has been established, I recruited them myself. You can pick up the order. I'm looking forward to...
Interest in museum. Position.
station. Delivery route finalized.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Be safe out there.
Close the line.
Take care of yourself, Sam.
Thank you, guys.
Fuck this.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Hey!
Just a bit further now.
Good morning to you. You're on welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted.
Hold on a minute. It's an honor. Wow, wow. It doesn't get any better. We'll be hoping to see more of you in the future. The next step involves the Cupid, yet?
Shit.
Now displaying your current order grade.
The connection looks strong. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. It'll allow... Hopefully, no more towns will have to suffer the... Oh, we've shared our tart, and I suspect you'll try it out. You probably passed it. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more, but those were once buildings. As the desert kept creeping closer, they'd been forced to evacuate. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which, till all that beautiful life fell prey. We swore to do everything around the time we got started. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect. Tar cannon. Oh, well, so these cannons were... They leveraged the TAR's... When deployed on the... You can pick... If you find yourself...
Shit.
Tar... Oh, so... When you can... If you... Think...
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere.
Yeah, sure thing.
Where? Oh, there. Wander over with your comrade.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
What's going on?
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
What? What do you want here?
Delivery route disengaging weapons restrictions.
Might there be somewhere we can cross them easily?
Just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. But that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying is not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining. These
You think I spooked her?
I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me.
Go on, Sam. Follow her into that facility.
Thanks for coming, Sam. I'm sorry about just now. I didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainey.
You too, little man.
You had some kind of a trick for dealing with timefall?
Rainey, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan. Fragile. Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Carograms are great, but nothing beats a hug. Well, I'm sure you already know. This is Rainey. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
Rainbow Valley?
I'm Sam!
Oop, oop.
Hey! I'm Sam!
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
Sam, your next order requires you to recover an escaped. Seems the bushland area it hopped off to. This is a ticking clock situation. Accept the main order from this delivery.
The fuck?
Hey Sam, Charlie here. Since this is your first order involving the capture and preservation of animals, the kangaroo is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, you can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal. Get close enough to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it. However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains. Bear this in mind when considering. All right, time to...
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Order accepted. Thank you. What in the world?
We have a situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Sam, over there! I see the kangaroo! Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport. All right, time to make our getaway.
Okay.
Look out, Sam! Fire! We need to get away from here as quickly as possible. Still not sure how we survived that. Anyway, we have a Cupid to connect, right?
No. Fucking doing? Huh. swear to God.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified.
Come on, asshole.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be
Why
advised
not
that usage
stop?
is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Go ahead and connect.
Thank you, Sam. Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
It's been about 6 months now, since I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
Whenever I stepped outside, the timefall came. There was nothing that I could do to make it stop. And they hated me for it. Including my parents, who told me to leave. I was the witch who brought the timefall. A monster to be locked up in a cage. A few even tried to burn me alive. The most dedicated witch hunters. I struck out on my own. I was alone for so long. In desperation, I enrolled in a special UCA program. Hoping to find purpose as a mother.
Hi there. You're safe.
But even after I got pregnant, I still couldn't find anyone willing to take me in.
I'm sorry.
No.
We need to leave right now.
Please.
God, get out of here!
wanted anything to do with me. All they saw was a witch, to be hated and feared. Until that day. I'm so sorry.
Hey there. You're Rainy, aren't you?
Who's asking?
Someone who's been looking for you. For you and your power.
You want my power? Why?
You're a pharmacon. Medicine that can harm, poison that can heal. It's all in how you use it. Want to come work for me? I believe you can save the world.
You do?
There are things only you can accomplish.
Only me. Really?
Really. My name's Fragile. And I'm happy we could finally meet. I'm here for you. For both of you. I'll be your umbrella. And together we'll show the world the hope in your reign. Come on. Who wouldn't want the baby to catch a cold? Come on.
Thank you. That was quite the display. Drawbridge is even more amazing than we... Thanks to everything you've done for us. The animal... It's a wonderful relief. The kangaroo seems to be in fine spirits. You took good care of it. I can tell. I still struggle to believe you've done so much for it. I hope you'll continue to work with us.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The kangaroo you rescued seems... Oh, she's so very special to... Once she's had a bit more time to recuperate, we'll move... By the way, we've uploaded... You can trigger it remotely once. It might just save your life if you're... Well, we first found how wild animals are affected by prolonged but it's thought this may... So, you can see... It's where we look at... The vegetation around here didn't die out like elsewhere. After we screen each animal in our underground facilities, when that kangaroo you rescued is strong enough. That being said, changes in causing never-before-seen creatures to appear. Which is why we strike. At this rate, we're poised to lose so many native species that predate the Death Stranding. between the bushfires caused by chiral cinders and animals behave. But I've heard, so I've got Hayek. Speaking of which, how would you feel? It'd be a simple matter of capturing any even a few would make a...
Well done, Sam. Return to the DH. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about...
Order completed. Well done. That's the spirit.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care of that.
When she's outside, Rainey's constantly surrounded by timefall. But within a 1.5 meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed. We call it core fall. Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state. In other words, it has the power to heal and repair, to counteract timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the timefall, and not the remarkable woman standing in the eye of the storm. Still no signs of growth?
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is. But the baby's still stuck at 7 months.
She has still baby syndrome. Have you ever heard of it?
I met a few preppers in Mexico that had something like that.
They're not isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death. And while not all pregnancies are affected, it's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
There's speculation that it's due to an imbalance in the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist, a multiverse of beaches, so to speak, and that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
BB units were also 7-month-old fetuses. So it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent, to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach. And in doing so, it is possible that we may resolve the issue of still baby syndrome. Unfortunately, no nearby facilities have the capacity to prepare the cargo. So it's going to be a long-distance delivery from Westport Knot instead. Moreover, this request requires you to transport a large quantity of cargo. Careful consideration will need to be given to your route and your means of traversing it. You'll also need to think about what equipment you might need. Access the delivery terminal at... Oh, and the D8... Just open your ring terminal and select chart course.
Please select a destination.
Sam, it's Charlie. I'm pleased to inform you we utilize information provided. Take them into consideration.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Looks like.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Sam, Tarman here. A short while ago, the tar currents became incredibly unstable. It's gotten so bad that the DHV Magellan can't travel safely. We're still looking into what might have caused this, and we'll be in touch the second we know more.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Stretch my legs.
Order complete. Well done.
You said there's somebody here?
Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route final.
believe you found this. We don't. We have some data that we think you might like. Give it a look. We're upping the amount of...
Now displaying your current porter grid.
Order completed. Well done.
shit.
creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Gotta stretch my legs. Right, got a little cargo under the shelf in the back.
What are you? Yeah.
Sam, there's an animal that appears to be on its own. This could be a good opportunity to assist the shelter with their preservation initiative.
This has good.
Be there in no time. This must be their territory.
A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor, meaning it will make considerable noise when fired. Take care not to attract the enemy's attention. Be careful, Sam.
Whoa.
Those shells contain tranquilizing gas.
Huh?
you Sam? Way to make an entrance. Now, let's get this... Amazing. You handled this delivery with the utmost care. Great work. I hope you'll continue to support us in the days ahead. All right.
Now display your current quarter grade.
And now, this should make our jobs, and to make your job easier, oh, right. Introducing, throw it properly, and it'll come right back to your hand. You'll find it's especially with the aid of your network. We should all, which we need, since the honestly, as a this is which is one day they started sporting all. You, unlike that's at this observatory, there's a pad, but.
That was excellent work, Sam. Thanks to you, the better part of the Western continent has... Now it's time for you to head north. And it is imperative that you connect all of Australia. There will be challenges, of course. I expect...
Sam, this is Tom here. We believe that we finally determined the chiralium levels there are pretty high, though. And BT, I hate to ask, but would you... I've sent you... We're counting.
Fuck, what did I say?